continuing on with the adventures of Chatter the red squirrel. Can you say hello, Gwynnie?
Hello. My dog is choosing.
Can you say hello, Gwynnie?
Hello.
There's Winry. She's discovered that she loves peaches. And there's Edward. Okay, we're getting on with Chatter, the adventures of Chatter the red squirrel. You can ask me when I'm done. On chapter 12, Chatter is sure that this is his last day. He thinks he's gonna die. There was no hope, not the teeniest, weeniest ray of hope in the heart of Chatter as Farmer Brown Boy picked up the wire rat trap and started for the house. Black Pussy the cat followed at his heels and looking up at Chatter with cruel, hungry eyes. Chatter took a long farewell look at the old orchard and way beyond to the green forest from which he had been driven by fear of Shadow the weasel. Then the door of the farmhouse closed and shut it all out. If there had been any hope in Chatter's heart, the closing of that door would have shut the last bit out. But there wasn't any hope. Chatter was sure that he was to be given to Black Pussy for her breakfast. Farmer Brown's boy put the trap on the table. "What have you there?" called a great voice. It was the voice of Farmer Brown himself, who was eating his breakfast. "I've got the thief who's been stealing our corn in the crib," replied Farmer Brown. "And who do you think it is?" "One of those pesky rats," replied Farmer Brown. "I'm afraid you've been careless and left the door open sometime, and that is how rats have got in there." "But it isn't a rat, and I don't believe that there's a rat there," replied Farmer Brown's boy in triumph. "It's this little scamp of a red squirrel we've been seeing racing along the wall at the edge of the old orchard lately." "Shh! I can't imagine how he got there, but there he is, and now here he is."
I want to see the.
I don't have any pictures.
No, on a bat picture.
You're going to have to wait. Henry, stop, please. "What are you going to do with him?" asked Farmer Brown, coming over to look at Chatter. "I don't know," replied Farmer Brown's boy, "unless I give him to Black Puss for her breakfast. She's been teasing me for him ever since I found him." Farmer Brown's boy looked over the other side of the table as he said this, and his eyes twinkled with mischief. "Oh, you mustn't do that. That would be cruel," said a soft voice. "You must take him to the green forest and let him go." A gentle face with pitying eyes was bent above the trap. "Just see how frightened the poor little thing is. You must take him straight down to the green forest right after breakfast." "Isn't that just like Mother?" cried Farmer Brown's boy. "I believe it would be just the same with the ugliest old rat that ever lived. She would try to think of some excuse for letting it go."
Can I get these two in right?
No, you need to eat them. I told you that. "God made all the little people who wear fur, and they must have some place in his great plan," said Mrs. Brown.
Mom, God is spirit.
Yep.
And we can't see him, but he can see you.
Right.
I know that part.
"God made all the little people who wears fur. I read that. Henry, please. I only have a few more paragraphs." Farmer Brown laughed a big, hearty laugh. "True enough, Mother," said he. "The trouble is that they get out of place. Now this little rascal's place is down in the green forest and not up in our corn crib." "Then put him back in his right place," was the prompt reply, and they all laughed. Now all this time poor Chatter was thinking that this surely was his last day. You see, he knew that he had been a thief, and he knew that Farmer Brown's boy knew it. He just crouched down in a little ball, too miserable to do anything but tremble every time anyone came near. Shh! He was sure that he had seen for the last time the green forest, the green meadows, and the jolly Mr. Sun, and all the other beautiful things he loved so, and it seemed as if his heart would burst with despair. All right, I have got to go and take care of her. This has been our morning with her, honestly. Nope, you need to finish that up. Say bye.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Winnie? You say bye-bye?
Bye.